So maybe it's time that I share a little bit of an insight that I have as to why Josh Clark might be repeatedly DMCAing a video that he knows is fair use and that exposes him as a fraud. And it's not the exposure as a fraud because, we've done that repeatedly and he hasn't been DMCAing, all of the other videos exposing him. But no, this one particular video did something that the rest of them didn't. And I think I've put my finger on it. See, in that video, I actually dropped a name that hadn't been dropped before. And if people were to follow the little breadcrumb trail that I left with that name, they might find that the backstory of Della Winters was actually so close to the actual story of this other person whose name I dropped in that video. They might realize that Della Winters actually was just an amalgam. It was, Della was a fictitious character, but parts of her life story were stolen from the life stories of other people. Because Josh Clark has never had an original idea in his life. Even the little details of Della Winter's story were stolen from somebody who actually exists. And I thought that this might be a good time to share this little insight because I happened to save something last night right before Blog TV went offline, and anyone who didn't convert their Blog TV account to YouNow, they lost their video. So a whole bunch of stuff is now hidden. A lot of footage of people on Blog TVs here and there. And this would have been good for Josh Clark had I not saved some of this damning evidence. And I'm just going to share with you guys a little snippet of it to prove that I have it. Okay? But, I'm going to give Josh Clark the chance to maybe rescind the DMCAs and, let it drop. Because if he doesn't, and I actually end up dropping all of this information out to everyone, I imagine the person that he's been protecting by trying to DMCA down these videos might not be happy with him anymore, and he might not get any more nookie from his little honeypot there. So, yeah, here's a little snippet. If you're a close friend of mine, maybe you can PM me and I will send you a link to everything that was recorded on that day.
Leave Brittany alone. He's a human being.
I should do that video. And he's a human being and he doesn't deserve the shit that he's getting.